Hello everyone, my name is Hannah and welcome to my first video. Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I would just love to talk about the topic that is, in my opinion, not spoken enough of, and it's sunnahs. And I stumbled upon this book. It's called Neglected Sunnahs, and I started thinking about how we actually don't love our Prophet enough. So now I'm gonna explain why. These past few days I've been taking some Islamic courses because Ramadan is about to start and everything, and I really want to make this Ramadan as best as I can, inshallah. And the professor was talking about some hadiths and the Prophet and the love for Prophet, and he said that we should truly love the Prophet. And I was like, yeah, we love him. And he was like, yeah, you all say that you love the Prophet, but what are you doing to prove that? And then I recalled on Latin quote that I learned when I was in high school, and it goes acta non verba. So it translates as acts, not words. And I began thinking about main reasons why people break up. And it came to my mind that many people say if he wanted, he would, or you need to prove your words by doing the actual things that are gonna prove me that you love me. And after hearing that, I was like, yeah, I guess we actually don't love him enough, or as much as we claim to love him. And I started thinking about the Prophet and when we are in Jannah, inshallah. And imagine meeting a Prophet, and you're just like, because Jannah is consisted of many levels, and imagine being on that one level and meeting the Prophet, and you're just sitting with him and talking, and at one moment he asks you what was your favorite sunnah to practice, and you cannot recall on what you did on this earth because you weren't aware that something that you have done during your lifetime is a sunnah. For example, some things are practiced in families, but people are not aware that that's a sunnah, and that's why you can sometimes do something that runs in your family. For example, drinking Zamzam water, or taking the misfak and clean your teeth with the misfak. You may not be aware that that's a sunnah, and intention is what matters in our religion, as we are aware of. And imagine meeting the Prophet, and he asks you what was your favorite sunnah, and you have no words. Like, literally, you cannot say anything because you weren't aware of what you were doing on the earth. So that's why we should firstly recall on everything that we're doing, like throughout our day, and see how many things are farz and how many things are sunnah. So while I was reading this amazing book, which I recommend to all my Balkan followers to read, I stumbled upon this one sunnah that goes like, I don't know where is it right now, but I'm just gonna say like approximately how it goes. So it goes like, it's sunnah to like intentionally go on a trip to visit a friend that you love for the sake of God. And I was like, wow, That's actually super cool, and I never thought about it because I would do that. I would go visit my friend, but I would never think of it as a sunnah. I would never know if I, you know, if I didn't read that in the book. And I was thinking about that, and I realized that that trip, if you have the intention, that trip can be this trip that we have on this world, the trip to the Akhirah, and meeting the Prophet, which is our beloved friend that we're visiting. So um, just try to put that in that type of perspective when you're doing things, and just have the intention to do something because it's a sunnah. It became so easy for us to just do the things that other influencers are doing and implement that in our life, but it became so hard to lower our gaze or speak the truth or pray the hajjud or something like that. And why is that? Why is it easier to follow the influencers and not to follow the Prophet Muhammad, which was the best person on this world? That's because we are taking things that are easier for us to follow and the things that are more socially acceptable. So let's all just think about the situation that we are currently in and just think about our actions, and are we doing them to please the God and to follow the sunnah, or are we doing that to please the people? And many people, they think that sunnah is just some act of worshipping, let's say doing zikr or fasting on certain days or something like that. But actually, Prophet, he showed us exactly what to do in every situation of our life, like how to drink, how to eat, how to dress, what to do in every situation, how to use certain things, how to make dua and everything. And when we are doing things like he did, and with the intention of doing things the way he did, because he's our role model, then we can consider us as his companions, let's say, because we will be in Jannah with the person that we loved for the God's sake. And just try to think about it, and try to think about how deep this situation that we're currently in is. Because Prophet used to cry for the Ummah because he knew what are we gonna do later, and his feet used to swell on the ground while worshipping to God. And just think about how far from the straight path we are today. So there is this ayah that I want to pay attention, and it's from Surah Taha, and it goes, "And whoever turns away from my remembrance, indeed he will have a depressed life, and we will raise him blind on the day of judgment." If you want peace and if you want happiness in this life, just revive the sunnah and live by it, because it's gonna lay the groundwork for Akhirah, and it will give you hope that Allah loves you and that He will put you with the people who you loved on this earth, which is actually the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and you will be with him in Jannah, inshallah. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope it inspired you a bit, In our next video, I want to see something about the sunnah that I want to revive in my life. So yeah, see you in the next video inshallah, and bye. Assalamu alaikum.